The other race I want to talk about, women's 60s, going to be pretty interesting at World Indoors. Um, because Ava Swoboda broke seven seconds. She's the favorite. She's the favorite. If you're just now tuning in to the women's sprint season, Ava Swoboda of Poland is the favorite. Beat Elaine Thompson Hurrah. She ran seven flat this year, but at the Polish Championships, she goes 6.99. So she joins the sub seven club, which is a very elite group. She's the 10th woman in history to do that. Um, Short term, again, think she's the favorite. You know, you put her in there with Kambunji, Mary Beth St. Price, Micaiah Briscoe, Brianna Williams, but she is the favorite. Long term, we always talk about, okay, 60 success doesn't guarantee outdoor success. But you get to a point where if you run fast enough in the 60 indoors, Gordon, mathematically, you have to be fast outdoors. You have to be sub 11 or well under sub 11 because there's just a limit to how much you can slow down in the final 40 meters of an outdoor race. So the quicker she gets, you look at the list, those other nine women on there. Sure, there's some who didn't have huge outdoor seasons or outdoor, career bests, but you get more and more select company.
Yeah, 6.99 is no joke. There's been countless of women who have run 7.0, in their careers, but 6.99 is
Yeah.
is a different category, and I do think I don't know. It's gonna be a perfect way when we see how her outdoor season unfolds,
Mm,
especially if she goes on to win World Indoors. If she
yeah.
runs 6.99, maybe again, wins World Indoors, and then just becomes like a casual in the Diamond League circuit and not a relevant sprinter to
Mhm.
take on the Jamaicans, I think it's gonna say a lot about the 60-meter event as a whole. It's like, what does this even mean? Because
Yeah.
there are gonna be times when it works because Coleman and
Yeah,
Jacobs,
exactly.
they're gonna be good in
Yeah.
the 60 and they're still gonna be good in the 100. But if she doesn't translate into being a 10-8 woman, you're gonna be like, all right, because that's what she's gonna need to be in order for her to be as relevant as she is in the 60. She needs to run
Yeah.
10-8, and she's never even broken 10. So it's
11.
gonna be, excuse me, never even broken 11. So
I mean,
it's
she
gonna
you're right.
be
She hasn't broken 10 either.
okay. Yeah, she hasn't broken 10. That's true. Maybe she'll
What
be
do you think is
first.
the new what do you think is the new standard for fast in that event? Because we always lean on 11, but when
It's
Thompson
10-8.
Harrod's running 10.5, would you say 10.8 or 10.9?
10-8. No, 10-9 is not
So s
fast.
so
I see
sub 10.8?
10.95, and I'm like, all right, that you need to be running 10.8 to be fast in
Gotcha.
the year of 2022.
Yeah, and then I think about last year, and I think, okay, maybe that's not replicable, and just as the men had all those years where it was super fast and we got used to seeing 9.7s or low 9.8s, and then you had some years where it slowed down a bit. Are we gonna see it slow down for the women? But
Like,
so you're
yeah, when
saying
I say
basically
fat, when yeah,
for her to be
fast
relevant,
to
you're
me is
saying it needs to be 10.8 something for her to be relevant outdoors is what you're saying.
yeah. And my definition
Okay.
of relevant is you can make a world final. I think you need to run 9.8 to be fast in the men. I think 9.8 is what you need to be. I think 9.8 and 10.8 are the tiers of okay, I can make a world final. It's not the tier of I can win. The tier of I can win is definitely going to be 9.7 and like 10.6,
Whatever whatever Thompson Herrera
but
decides to do.
or
Yeah.
just whatever Thompson
Yeah.
wants to do that day.
So she's gonna need to make a big improvement then. Because yeah, she's north of 11 right now. So going 10.99, unless things slow down dramatically, won't be enough. But there's always one person. There's always one, at least one sprint star who emerges indoors that gets our interest. And on the women's side, you got Swoboda at the top of that list. We'll see if she can finish it though. She's got to go and win this world indoor title, I think, to cement the season. But it should be a fun. That race will be fun too. Yeah, it's missing the star power of Thompson Hurrah and Fraser Price and Richardson, but that one will be good. And then you're right on the men's side. It's funny because you have two of the, as I mentioned before, if they were betting odds right now, they'd be two of the top three to win the gold in Eugene are in it. and on the women's side, it's not that. But they're both interesting, just in different ways.